Yeah.
Okay, let me start.
No, you don't start.
Why not?
Shut up.
Hey, it's André. 1, 2, 3.
Today we are here with no, it's Patrik, just bringing you guys a guide about Ezreal. So, why do you like Ezreal?
I like Ezreal because it's AD with a lot of options. It can either play safe, aggressive, it can wave clear for ages as well, so it just feels really easy to play.
Any optimal rune pass?
I think with Ezreal, just go Klepto, and then the Inspiration Tree helps you survive the game, and gives you CDR as well, it's pretty good. And then I think you opt for Sorcery, and then Mana Flow Transcendence is the best for him.
Did it ever happen to you to just die level 1 because of Mana Flow?
No, not really. I'm very safe and collected player, I would say.
Yeah,
so I know what I'm doing mostly.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course. What about build path? What do you like the most?
Well, I like the most the AP build path that there is right now. But, well, that is Mana Immune, Gauntlet, and then Hextech Gunblade with Sork's Juice. But if you have maybe too much AP damage, you can go for Lucidity Boots, Mana Immune, Gauntlet, and Blade. But I prefer the AP build, it just deals more damage.
So what would you say are the strengths of Ezreal?
I think he's a champ that has very strong mid game, right? But he also, if he gets ahead early, he snowballs super hard because it's mostly power spike champ, I would say. So his strength is snowballing for sure, if you can win lane in mid game. And I think it's the way you can play him. You know, you can play aggro, you can play safe, you can do a lot of stuff on that champ. You can also like look for picks by yourself. So
that just means that it just fits in most combos.
Yes, I think you can do like a lot of things with him. And it just fits everywhere right now.
Do you think Ezreal has any weakness?
I mean, I think his weakness is late game. I think maybe like 6 items. And then maybe some lanes he's weak early, but I also think he can win many lanes, so he's just like everyone else. I think it's just the late game.
How dependent are you on hitting your Qs for that champion to be good though?
Yeah, I don't think you're too much dependent, because the moment you buy Sheen, you can do like, there's a quick combo I can teach you right now, André. So it's like a W and then E, and the E goes into the W, right? So you deal so much damage, and then you do an auto, and you already did like 300 damage with that, so you don't even need to hit your Q at that point.
I guess that then you're just in danger if the enemy jumps on you though.
Yeah, probably, but also you need to know your limits, right?
Yeah,
you're not gonna jump into tower.
It's a really limits champ though.
Well, the more limits, the better, right?
If you're at home playing your solo queue game, when would you just see a situation and say, this is my Ezreal time?
It's mostly when I see my lane, it's not gonna be too hard. Like tanks are not meta, so when I see like mostly squishy champs, I already know if I play Ezreal here, I can do a lot of stuff, a lot of work. Lux lane is fine for Ezreal, I feel like. Then, I don't know, Lucian is fine as well. I mean, I think the hardest one is for sure like Zyra Khan probably in solo queue, and then maybe like Karma Kate.
There's also a myth running around the scene that if you see Jarvan on the enemy team, you have to pick Ezreal. Can't play anything else. Is that a fact?
It's a myth.
It's just a myth.
Yeah, I think that's mostly a fact though. Like it's so much easier to play Ezreal than anything else against Jarvan pretty much. So I support that.
You talked about that he can have a hard time early on laning phase. How do you surpass that?
Well, mostly it's just trying to not get chunked too much so you can base on a good time. And then it's all about like surviving. Also, it's important in those hard lanes to abuse like low one as much as possible, because you're supposed to outrange everyone basically. Maybe not Karma, but...
So no leash?
Yes. On Ezreal, never leash. No matter what.
What is a good timing to base for you? 1-9?
Well, 1-9 is obviously the most optimal, but I don't think you get there most of the games. So you can either go for Tyr or Sheen first base, and then it just depends. If you can win your lane with Sheen, then you buy Sheen. And if you think there's absolutely no way you're gonna win your lane, then you just go for Tyr and scale.
Scale for late.
Scale for mid. Scale
for mid? Because mid game is just his power spike.
Yeah, that's when you pop off on your Ezreal.
Oh baby. I thank you very much, Patrik. This was our guide of Ezreal. Just leave us in the comment below what champion you want to see next, and see you next time.